everybody, this is Ernie, and I love America. Well, I want to start off this tape, this video, with some things that our newly elected president is up to. Here are more successes from him after his first week in office. First of all, the first formal TV interview is given to an Arab television station. And of course, I'm really sure that this fact alerts and upsets all of my leftist liberal friends. It upsets me a little bit, but I'm just a conservative, right? But of course, any mainstream media outlet, had they done the interview, would only have cried or possibly had thrills and chills go up and down their legs. So there was no necessity in seeing the regular news media. Just a thought, though. Does this seem a little abnormal to you? Well, I guess he'll probably give an interview for the American people when he gets around to it. But, you know, first things first. Then, in our hour of bad economy and losing homes and losing jobs and things of that nature, our favorite Massachusetts Congressman Barney Frank is getting millions of dollars for his favorite bank in Massachusetts. All of the fighting money crunch we're going through, Barney Frank gets 12 million bucks for his bank, which incidentally was going out of business anyway, and were being investigated by the FDC, or FDIC. The new president also is sending $400 million of our hard-earned tax money to third-rate countries for contraception and birth control information. A bill that he signed on his first Friday on the job at 3:30 in the afternoon, so it would not be a news story. No one gets the news after 3:30 p.m. on Friday. It's a good thing some of our conservative journalists were on the ball and got wind of this little bill signing. Anyway, that's one of the news stories. And then our illustrious House leader, Queen Nancy Pelosi, wants to spend almost as much or more on contraception here in the United States. She wants to spend this especially for the poor and the middle class people, so they will cease having children and cease being a burden on our society. Does this sound a little bit like socialism, Mr. and Mrs. Liberal? Then in California, our most common sense state, the legislature wants to dictate what kind of car you're going to buy and drive, through the threat of higher taxes on SUVs and truck owners. Socialism? Not here in America. And answer me this, Americans. How did someone like Nancy Pelosi ever get elected in a country like this and attain the heights that she has attained? She's like a female dictator. Just someone explain that to me. How a socialist, weird broad like Nancy Pelosi gets to where she is. If Congress has their way, America will experience over 100,000 abortions in the next year or so. And I wonder if any of these aborted babies would have been doctors finding the cure for cancer or a new fuel additive for longer lasting, more energy efficient autos and trucks. Or maybe grow up and become a hard-working taxpayer who loves his or her country and wants to get involved and make this country better than it is. You know, Hitler controlled society. He didn't control it by birth control. He had another method, of course, which we're all familiar with. But, you know, different means but the same end, as far as I can see it. We Americans are losing our rights and our freedoms, a little at a time, day by day. For the good of this country and our future, watch what is going on around you. Listen to the left-wing kooks in the Democratic Party and see the hold that they have on our government and our way of life. They will not be happy until they have turned all of us into Obama bots, serving Mr. Obama, Nancy Pelosi, Dirty Harry Dingy Reid, Barney Frank, Super Joe the Lips Biden, and the whole rest of that cast. So be alert out there and listen to what's going on a daily basis. And now, with hardly any pleasure at all, I want to read to you a couple of comments that I have received from some of my liberal admirers. I warn you, the language is very rough, and the hatred for conservatism, and me personally, is really scary. So I apologize to you in advance. This is from a person called, their channel name is the Wasilla Whore. Now that, of course, would be in reference to Sarah Palin, the governor of Alaska, who was born in Wasilla, Alaska. And I quote to you. It's entitled, Sarah Palin Not Good or Got Good Pussy. Really intelligent thing. But I want you to know what's going on in case you don't get this kind of stuff. Well, white America, white Americans are the ones responsible for the way young black Americans are. Wall Street white males and their greed, the bastards of Wall Street, segregation, the KKK, racial sluts, and oh, by the way, white is the new, and I'm not going to say the word, but I will spell it, white is the new, N-I-G-G-E-R, in caps. So, welcome to the new America in caps. That's from a person who calls himself the Wasilla Whore. Okay? Here's another one. This one is from a guy called Ezekiel the Mac. E-Z-E-K-I-E-L-T-H-E-M-A-C-K. And it's reference to my my tape titled, President Obama, the Wrong African American. And he says, and I quote, "For the record, Ernie, I'm not skinny." I think I called him a skinny idiot. "I'm more muscular and athletic. Ernie, if you were in front of me right now, I would take your pink fat head off your shoulders, you fat fuck. Now go and get a facelift so you can look for that ugly fucking dog of a wife that you have at home." That's assuming that you do have a wife. Don't play with me, Ernie. My 12-gauge shotgun is always cocked, fool. That sounds like a threat to me. And here's the last one I'll give to you, because it gets kind of boring after this. Same thing from Ezekiel the Mac, about President Obama, the wrong African American. And he says, I quote, "If they ever make another Robin Hood movie, they should let you play the role of Friar Tuck, the fat fuck. How does your wife even lay down with an ugly fat fuck like you? No need to answer. It's a rhetorical question, dummy. You're not going to win any beauty competitions in a hurry. You are a despicable, repulsive individual who should have been drowned at birth. You are a cipher that represents nothing." Now, this is the kind of stuff that I get from time to time, and this is the main reason that I was upset last week, and I did answer in a little bit of profanity to this particular person. Some of you were upset, and some of you were offended. I'm sorry for that, but you can see that every once in a while you just can't take some of the crap these people dole out. So I do apologize to any of you who were deeply offended and don't want to watch my videos anymore. I hope you keep watching them, because that was a very rare instance for me. But when you talk about my family and my children and my grandchildren, you're going to get a raise out of me, I guarantee you. So anyway, I want to thank everybody who watches my videos. I want to especially thank the new people, the new subscribers, and new friends. I enjoy having you on board. And I want to say to America, I love this country. I just don't like what people are doing to it. And I'm not going to be happy until they stop doing the things to this wonderful land that they're doing. I want to thank everybody in uniform, and I want to tell you that I pray for you every night. God bless America. God bless the United States of America. And God bless every man, woman, and child living in this great country. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.